and sit down.
Hello, folks. Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to the Wednesday Buddy Build Show. Thunderbuddies, get in there. Hello, are you there, Dave?
I'm here. I should be here.
All goes working, mate. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's well. Bit flustered because I've only literally just got in from work and I'm still trying to get myself sorted out and set up. So
yeah, that's all right, mate. You take your time, Dave. Like I say, it's caught us both out, really, and we both got engrossed in what we was doing, and time's whizzed by.
yeah,
well, whilst you're setting up and doing your thing, I'll read out some chat, mate. All right.
yeah.
We got Papa Smurf in saying afternoon, folks. Grant is in. He's one of your mods. You'll see the little spanner next to him. Anyone with a little spanner is moderating for us to chat, which is nice. Mama Smurf is going, good afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, Mama Smurf. You can see me in the top right of your screen or top left of your screen, however you're looking at it. Paul's in, Plastic Monkey, saying hi, guys. Hello, Paul. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, everyone.
Grant saying hello to Paul and Adie, aka Papa Smurf, who's saying hello to Grant. Lynn's in from the US of A, New Mexico. Hiya, sweetheart. Hope you're doing all right.
Hope all is good.
Papa Smurf and Grant saying hello to Lynn. Mark's going, afternoon, Plastic fans. Afternoon, Mark. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Are you at your bench? If you are, what you're building? I was just saying, just setting up, and Lynn was going, she's got us on the 42-inch big telly, Dave.
Oh, heck. Don't get me on a 42-inch screen.
Yeah, she's just curled up in a ball now, and Papa Smurf's got us on a 52-incher, Dave. Oh, hello.
That's even more scary.
Nat's in, saying hello to everyone. Hello, Nat. Hope you're doing all right, love.
Hello, Nat.
Mama Smurf's asking how everyone is. We're fine and dandy. Hopefully you're all right and staying safe. Some of us are going back into lockdown, Dave, aren't we? And all of that. And it's it's all getting a bit hectic again, and
getting a bit confusing, and nobody knows.
Yeah, but hey, keep calm and build models. That's my motto.
And
Nat saying hello to Adie. Mama Smurf saying hi to Nat. Mark saying hello to Lynn over in the States. I hope everything's all right in America, Lynn. And from what we hear, it's a little chaotic out there still. Mark's going, yep, I'm at the bench. She's just sprayed the body on a 1/24 scale Skoda Fabia. Oh, nice.
Ooh. Would that be the Bell Kits one?
Yeah, and Lynn's saying hi to Kevin. So the chat is pottering along quite nicely there, Dave. So, yes. So what are we up to, folks? We are continuing our Thunderbird 2 builds, and I'm doing a wee bit of pre-shading, and no idea what you're doing, Dave.
No, neither do I. I'm at 6s and 7s and 9 and 3s. Right, let's put the down cam on, and then right, we'll have to get me rabbit out of the way. And I will carry on with my Thunderbird 2.
Yeah.
Because I've got...
Because you can.
Pod to finish off from last week. So we do a bit of that. He says, trying to sound like he knows what he's doing.
So it was a bit of a mad dash today for you, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, they're doing roadworks and resurfacing along the A4 near where I work.
Yeah.
Causing chaos because
it is it?
Being done during daytime when you would have thought anyone with half a brain in any council. Well,
Yeah.
you're saying the word council and then brains in the same sentence. But yeah, it's just a bit of a nightmare, but hopefully it'll be done shortly. And then everybody can get back to normal and start
doing their thing, innit?
Yeah. It was really good of the company that's doing it to let everybody know that they was going to do this side road. They just turned up and started chewing up the road.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It was like, oh.
Yeah, gone are the days when you used to get the advanced road signs.
It was like, oh.
In 3 weeks' time, we're going to be doing this.
It was like, what happened to the advanced warning?
Yeah, them days are long gone, mate.
And you look at them and you think, maybe I'm not going to go and ask.
No. Sometimes it's just not worth it. It's just sit there in the traffic and be a good boy. Someone says, Papa Smurf saying Festa was watching your first E-Models live stream last night. Looked right at home from the start. Oh, bless.
Hey.
Yeah, they're a good crew. I mean, I'm lucky that I've known them all for a number of years now. And I, on a road trip to E-Models after doing the cat build, was approached and asked whether I would want to go on the show. And me being me, I was like, little old me, but to be honest with you, yeah, I feel thoroughly at home. They welcomed me with open arms. And it's surreal when I think that, 2, maybe 3 years earlier, when I got back into the hobby, I'm sitting there watching this and now I'm a part of it. And it just goes to show that, good things can happen. Yeah, it's one of them, I feel incredibly privileged to do it. And yeah, I mean, if it's the fact, the guys that I do the stream with, they are very at ease people. And that does make it a lot easier for me because, believe it or not, I am quite a nervous person. And I know that comes as a surprise probably because I'm doing this, but Dave knows me well enough to know I get myself a bit agitated before every show, so. But no, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's something different and it's almost like a badge of acceptance for me. So, yeah. Thank you to them guys for letting me have the opportunity is all I say. I would say I bring some sanity to the show, but having got the feedback on some of my factoids and that, people are like, you're mad as a box of frogs. And I accept that statement with full guts, because I am. Thought I'd say that before Dave goes.
Me? As if. Cool.
In case people not sure what I'm doing a wee bit of pre-shading on the Thunderbird pod. So it's going to look a bit noughts on crosses today, folks, but I know what I'm doing.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. And this is the lowest air pressure that I can go on this brush, but it's a tiny little Mac valve on. And I am going at about 11 psi at the moment, but the Mac valve's right down, and it's literally just coughing the paint onto the model. In its own imitable way. You want to laugh, Dave?
Go on.
My missus is doing a Silverstone driving day there this weekend, and they're letting her loose in a Ferrari around Silverstone. Could you just imagine?
They're going to put extension blocks on the pedal so her feet reach.
I can't possibly comment on that because this door is very thin. I'm not going to grass you for saying that, but it's good ammunition to have. So, yeah. So someone somewhere next week as a mechanic is going to be changing a gearbox in a Ferrari.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
No, she's going up there with her sister. It's a nice day out for them both. Another one there. That's it. Oh, yeah, it's all good things come to those that wait. Yeah, model maker Mayhem's going, yeah, wait, Colin's missus is getting let loose in a Ferrari. Yeah, she's getting loose. I think it's an Enzo. And then, from what I gather, the single-seater might be coming into play as well. So. She gets to be a racing driver for a day. It's been a dream of hers, and her sister got her a Christmas present last year of, day out, couple of days at Silverstone with full high-speed driving course and all of that. And,
I'm sure she will have a barrel of laughs.
I feel sorry for her poor little Clio when she comes back because she still don't think she's in that Ferrari Enzo, isn't she? And, yeah, that car is in for one hell of a caning.
You might be buying a new clutch for that one as well, by the sound of it.
Yeah. Luckily, it's an auto, so. But yeah, I can imagine the torque converter is going to be should be on permanent kick down. Go. Have a little bit of that. How cool go Mrs. Collins, says Lynn. Yeah, bless her. Muse is in. Hello, Muse. Hope you're doing all right, sweetheart. And that everything is okay in the States and that they're all treating you with respect because, at the end of the day, it costs nothing to be respectful to people, does it?
No, not at all.
And I would have thought disrespect Muse at your peril.
It's not probably the best thing that you could do.
Fox is in, saying hello to Grant. Hello, Fox. Hope you're all right, mate.
Hello, Fox.
Well, as far as I know, I think Fox is live again tonight over on, I think it's on his Patreon tonight, and then tomorrow's on the YouTube for his members. So if you're one of Fox's patrons, pop over and have a looky-loo because you're in for a treat. He's doing some more decals on his Falcon, from what I know. He was on last night.
He does like doing his lives, doesn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was unwell the other day because I logged on YouTube and he wasn't live.
Oh, wait, what? Hang on.
Yeah.
Did YouTube survive?
Pardon me. Bit of chip dry there, which is to be expected.
I think.
What's Jacqueline saying? We need to put a request in to be absent on Sunday brunch due to our nephew and my brother's birthday meal. Sister-in-law has booked a table for 13:30. Jacqueline, not a problem, my darling. Not a problem at all. You know, it's not compulsory. And I'm sure, you know, if you want to watch us back, you can watch us back and thoroughly enjoy your meal.
Oh, yeah.
We want a full breakdown of ingredients, don't we, Dave?
Oh, yeah. We want to know exactly what you have.
Yeah, we want all the gory details when you get back. Lynn saying, Scam Model Muse, I know how you feel. I've been off 2 days and got to go back to work tomorrow. Oh, bless. Model Making Mayhem saying Fox isn't throwing a wobble because Colin's not using his mask. No, because I am only spraying at about 10 psi and I've got my big fan above my desk extracting. So I'm not close to the airbrush, and it's wafer thin amounts, and I wouldn't be able to talk to you lovely people without sounding like Darth Vader. So bearing in mind I smoked for 38 years, I'm sure there's enough muck in my lungs to last a lifetime anyway. You know, if I was spraying a lacquer or something like that, then yeah, I'd be mask up, but I'm only doing a tiny bit of pre-shading. I'll probably still get told off by Fox anyway. A wee bit of tip dry there.
Oh, Slurpee.
You know, that's a damn good idea, that. I haven't had Slurpee yet, but it's stewing away nicely at the moment. Go. Back in business. There's nothing worse than when you're king of the shaky people and you're trying to appreciate. It's like, yeah. But we're not doing too bad.
Oh, we're going to go for a bit of priming.
Oh, good man. People may have guessed by now that this isn't going to be a bog standard Thunderbird 2.
Probably what I should have done by now.
Yeah. So mine. Are we telling folks this week what we're up to, or are we just going to let them see it build up?
I think we can let them fester for a little bit longer.
Yeah, we'll just build them up, and Sue guesses what liveries we're going for. It's different anyway.
Oh, it's very different.
And it's one of them. Would Jerry Anderson approve?
I think he would, do you know?
Yeah.
I think we will get a royal thumbs up from him.
Bless him. Well, I think people from our generation owe a lot of their childhood happiness to Jerry Anderson, you know.
Oh, God,
because it was addictive, wasn't it? I don't know anyone that didn't watch them programs.
Well, I've been seeing adverts for BritBox, and it sounds like they're doing a repeat showing of Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet.
Oh.
I might have to get myself a subscription.
Definitely.
Because I like Thunderbirds and I like Captain Scarlet.
Do you do the full dun 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 dun? You do,
Yeah.
don't you? Good
This
man.
is the voice of the Mr. Rods and all that.
Good man. I like your style.
That was good, wasn't it?
Cool.
I didn't know airbrushing could be so therapeutic.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Just sit there beavering away quite happily, don't we?
Mm.
Lynn's saying she hasn't got BritBox yet. Same here, Lynn.
I've not got it yet, but I'm seriously thinking about acquiring it. Hang on, I think I need a cleanup.
I can probably get it on my Cody box.
And there's me thinking I've done a reasonable job of sanding this thing down, and it looks awful now. I've put primer.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, where are those thin lines just suddenly come from? Oh well. This will sort them out. It's not a problem. Oh, Foxy's off for a bit. See you later, mate.
See you later, mate. You might go, Fox. Thanks for popping in, mate. He's got life tonight, and he's bless him. So you'll want to have a bit of a breather.
Oh, yeah.
Right, where did we get to? A bit more. Yeah.
Oh.
Model making mayhem's going, oh, the soothing sounds of an airbrush. It is, mate. It's therapeutic, isn't it, Dave?
I'll wake up in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah,
Soothing.
very.
Let's just give that a bit of a...
Just wish I had a slightly quieter compressor.
I can't hear it, Dave.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because you sat right next to it, you Burke.
I know.
Yeah, don't be like Dave.
I know. Can't get the stuff. You know, I think I'm gonna have to get myself another H&S airbrush.
Oh, yeah.
Because using this one is a joy. But the thing is, which one do I go for?
Well, I've got the Infinity CR Plus.
Yeah, it might be a little bit.
That's what it is. It just depends on what you're after, doesn't it?
If I've got another one of these, I'll be quite happy.
There you go. Go with what you're used to then.
You know.
At the end of the day, mate, it's what you're happy with, isn't it?
Mm.
That's how I see it.
Oh, I've run out of paint again.
Lewis is in.
Hello,
Scout
Lou.
Model Muse says the only sound better than an airbrush is a coffee pot. I like your thinking.
Yeah, she's got a very good point there, actually.
Lewis is in. Model making trucker. Hello, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Happier than a noggin slot, mate.
Oh, no.
May not look pretty at the moment, but I know exactly what I want. And how I want.
They're quite happy with a uniformed primer kind of look.
Yeah.
So that can go over the.
There you go.
Not that over there. One of them. Where's the other one?
Yeah, I like that. It's all right. Do the job for now. Yeah, pardon me. And you know the best thing?
What?
Get clean. Get clean the airbrush.
Oh yeah. I have to do mine as well after this. Cool.
We are that sad, Dave, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
So let's get a bit of airbrush cleaner in there and give that a dung out before I take the air off. Ah, brilliant. At last. Someone I haven't seen or heard of from a long time. Ronald Borg. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing all right.
Oh.
And that you're staying safe. And it is damn nice to see you again, mate.
Yes, very nice.
I'll be doing that. Starting that Panzer howitzer shortly, Ronald. So look out for the build series coming up, mate. He was the guy that kindly sent that to me.
Oh.
So keep an eye out, Ronald, because it's getting built shortly. It's just to my left at the moment in my to-do immediately stash that has been there since the world went on fire. So, yeah. I'm actually looking forward to doing it, Dave, because it's severely big boomstick, isn't it?
Yeah, that severely big boomstick that I showed you during the week.
Oh, have you done by it now?
Not quite.
You're tempted, though, aren't you?
It could very well happen on Friday.
Good man. That's what I like.
Well, and the fact that it's British as well, you know, it's kind of, you don't see many pieces of British armour like that.
No. No, they're few and far between, aren't they, at the moment?
Although I did promise myself I was going to get that new Challenger as well, but...
Oh, Ronald's been suffering from a lack of mojo. Oh, bless you, mate. Sorry to hear that. Do you have any other hobbies, Ronald, that you can sort of spend a bit of time doing them whilst you're trying to get your mojo back? With me, I tend to do a bit of 3D printing or a bit of figure painting or that sort of thing. But yeah, we had a bit of a mojo sesh, didn't we, not long ago, Dave? And it was like, oh.
Yeah.
Luckily, I got into sort of doing a bit of resin printing and that, and it just distracted me long enough to get the mojo back a bit. So
Yeah, I had to go at that plague doctor that you did for me. I've still got to do some more on that.
Yeah, I'm in the throes at the moment of laying out a pretty decent bust of Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh.
And it's going to be, Dave, it's going to be a bust that's about yay big. It's going to be a beast, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I've just gone and thrown paint everywhere.
So I've got that one to do, and I've got the Cronin figure that I'm going to print out from Hellboy #1. But I've got a couple of 3D prints for some other folks to do before I do them. So. And then I'm going to have a rest from 3D printing for a bit. And play catch up on my channel.
Yeah.
No, I mean for commissions and that, you know.
What was I going to say?
Because my channel's suffering a bit now. People are just going to stop talking to me if I don't put video content up as well. So I'm like, yeah, I haven't forgot you all honest. That's the trouble, isn't it? When you lose your mojo a bit, your mind gets diverted. Suddenly, your eye goes off the ball, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, as I've made a complete pig's ear of me airbrush.
Oh, bless you. No wrong with that, mate. No wrong with making a pig's ear or something, Dave. I'm good at that.
Right, so I think we're going to have an enforced cleanup.
Oh, not an enforced cleanup.
Yeah, well, me tweezers pinged off one of the rear boosters, and I sort of moved a bit quick, and the paint kind of went everywhere.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing I normally do, that is, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know when you start throwing your brushes around?
Yeah.
I had one of them. I had one of those moments.
Yeah. What's that, Joseph saying, Colin? You says, you've got art on your ceiling. Is it your art or whatever? No, it is. Let's just move me webcam. All kinds of different stuff. That's my ceiling. Excuse the big pipe coming through. I've just had to pump in a new shower system in the bathroom. But, and then we got all my tin signs. Actually, if I take the webcam off, that'll be easier, won't it, doofus? So, and then we got all kinds of stuff going on up there. Don't know whether that's picking up clearly, folks, but yeah. And that's right above my head, that is, that little lot. And it keeps me going. And then obviously the rest of the man cave. I've got bookcases down there, models, 3D printer is the filament one. The one next to the tub that you can see just up there, that's me resin printer system. I've then got yet another computer system in the corner, another server over there, that's me media server. Loads of drawer systems and cupboards and junk. Another stash down there of buddy builds that me and Dave are doing, as well as this miniature stash, as well as that stash that goes all the way along here. He says, trying to get it on camera. There you go. And then behind me here is my green screen that I use. And that's pretty much it. And then that side is all my pegboard stuff with me 3D printed bits on. And then we've got the big computer system there as well, which is what we're using now. Which is a beast of a system, I must admit. Let's come around that way, and there's the front of it. So yeah, quite a busy little man cave. For a wee space, I get as much use out of it as I can. But yeah, I've got loads of jigsaw puzzles, diamond art, things like that, and they're all going to go on the ceiling as well. I've got a nice little New York skyline reflective puzzle before the Twin Towers come down, and it's such an iconic picture. And I just think it's rather appropriate just to have that up there, because I still, for me, it's one of the most poignant things I ever witnessed. And it's just that constant reminder that, you know, the world can be a horrible place, but
when the world goes nuts, it goes nuts.
yeah, and it's one of those, it's a bit like the generation before us all remember where they were when JFK was sadly killed, you know. And for me, that 9/11 was one of those moments that you witness that you just can't quite believe you're seeing. And even now it resonates with me, you know, after all these years. And so I've got that to do. I've got the space one that's the same as your diamond art that you got recently.
Yep.
I've had that a wee while now, and I want to put that up on the roof, the ceiling. But I shamelessly admit that I nicked the idea off of Paul Bretnam because I saw his man cave, and I like the fact that there's some art on the ceiling, and I had loads of tin signs from when I had my workshop, and I thought put them to good use because they used to all be around the office at the workshop. So yeah. Paul T. Tomazo says, "Oh dear, these two crazies are going at it again." Oh, yeah, we are. And also, folks, I don't know what you might have seen it on the YouTube and the Facebook, but we're also doing a show at the same time this coming Friday, and it's going to be a catch up on our love affair with the Huey Dave, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So look out for that one, folks, if you can make it this Friday, 1600 hours UK time. And come and join us at the bench again when we'll be doing our Bell Huey UH1s. And dare I say it, we're going to be like a couple of princesses, Dave, aren't we? Because it's the Huey.
I'm going to stick on about 2 or 3 parts, and I think that'll probably be about it.
Yes, I talk to mine as if it's real. I've even given it a name, and yeah, Dave just mocks me mercilessly. He's like, "Really, you talking your bloody helicopter again?" And I might be. Yeah, I know. She knows.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm
thinking of loads, but I'm not saying anything. Oh, talking of lives, I saw Grant's first live foray into solo presentation.
Yes, I hear through the grapevine. It was a very, very interesting live stream.
He did a good job.
Good for him. Good for him, mate.
So well done, mate.
Yeah, congrats, Grant. I freely admit that I did miss it, mate, and I will take my place on the naughty step. However, I shall.
I shall join you on the naughty step because I didn't even know he was doing it, and I kind of sort of fell on it.
Yeah, I think he mentioned that he was thinking of it, but I didn't know there was something set in stone. So I kind of, I need to play catch up and watch it back fully. But from what I've heard through the grapevine, it's a very good show. So I can see that. That's all right. I didn't want that anyway. Really. Edward Spannerhand strikes again.
Are you throwing stuff around again?
I am. That would be the correct assumption, Dave.
Oh dear.
You know me, mate. I'm not happy unless I'm dropping something. Graham Roberts off says, "Right, I'm seeing I'll catch my dinner for tonight. Enjoy, mate. I hope you enjoy your dinner." Lynn saying, "Yeah, sorry I missed it, Grant. Didn't realise you was doing a live." Yeah, it's on his channel, Lynn. Yeah. He's lost his live stream virginity, mate.
Yep.
There's no going back now, Grant. You do realise that, don't you, mate?
You have opened Pandora's box.
Absolutely, mate. He's going to be doing live with us, isn't he, when it comes to the diamond art, because we may have badgered him into getting one. And he's gone and got it, and the look on his face was gold.
Yeah, he mentioned it on his live show through Gritted Teeth.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a couple of screen captures of his expression when he opened it, and I shall be putting them up on the Facebook group. A defeated man opening up the diamond art and realising what we've just done to him. It's like, yeah.
Well, I must admit, I am planning on buying another diamond art.
Oh, yeah. It's just the bloke who said, I've got one, I will not be getting another one.
Yeah, well, I've changed my mind. I am using the right of mind changing.
Good man. Good blokey toolbox to have.
Well, it is of a Lancaster going over a certain dam after dropping a certain...
Oh, man. Yeah.
So I think I could be pulling the pin on one of those as well.
I mean, for me, it's one of them. I see them as a good mojo buster because, like I say, if my mojo's gone, you know, I can do a bit of resin printing or whatever. But if I'm not in the printing mood, I've now got something else I can do. So for me, it's like having different options now.
Yeah. I'll blame that Nat, really. It's all her fault.
Oh, it's all Nat's fault. Oh, yeah, definitely. Totally blame Nat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, mate. One hairbrush, clean. Put the lid back on. Yeah, see that big round silver thing in front of your cup? That's the lid for your airbrush. Look. Looky look at the chat. So what's going on? How my lovely folks are doing.
Oh, hang on, one second. Nat is saying I'll take full pride in that blame, gents.
Absolutely. Yeah, but it's just something different, Dave, isn't it? That's how I see it.
Well, it's another string to your bow, isn't it? Yeah, as you say, something different.
Fox is saying, did you get my message earlier on Mal James? No, I'll do that now, mate. I knew there was something else I had to do. I was sitting here before we went live and I thought, what should I be doing? I couldn't remember. Now I know what it is. Yeah.
Have you had a gentle reminder, have you?
No, me e-models video went up and I've not emailed the blurb over to James for the Facebook page. So I just need to sort that out. There you go. Yeah, no worries. Let's have a looky. I'll open that and then I'll do blurbage. See, if I don't get reminded, I forget. I am absolutely useless, mate. All right, Jamesykins. Oh, got me obligatory thumbs down. I see me stalkers out.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I'll get thumbs down from a person on every video I do, mate. We know who it is. Yeah, we know it.
Once you get a view for it first.
Absolutely, it's a view. But, yeah, you know, they think they're big and clever doing the thumbs down. But I'd be surprised if I didn't, to be quite honest with you. So yeah, it's like, yeah, look at me, I'm brave. I'm hiding behind my keyboard. Yeah,
I was about to say keyboard warrior.
it's up to them, isn't it, mate? It's a view. That's all that matters.
And at the end of the day, a view is a view.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like, oh dear, I'm so clever. Yeah, where's your content?
Too big a word for them.
Yeah, I know, mate. That gets a bit old, but used to bother me, but not so much now.
And you, we got 14 thumbs up. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Let's pop that in there. But yeah, I often get asked why that happens. A few people have said, "Oh, you know, what's with this or what's with that?" And I'm like, yeah. It makes you feel quite famous at times, Dave, doesn't it? We've got stalkers. I mean, me and you got 3 thumbs downs one Sunday, didn't we? We hadn't even gone live.
I know. Like, how does that work?
Yeah. And that's that one. Put that in the beginning. The concentration is palpable, and I'm only typing an email.
Let's have another go and see if I can throw paint over the other side of the table.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, that's absolutely done, but I suppose I better do the cup as well now, haven't I? Oh dear, let's start.
Right, that's that sent. And I've also got to do it on Skype, which is around here somewhere. Yeah, it'll be up there, Colin. See that icon, mate, that says Skype?
It won't be that, it'll be Teams.
And there it is there. There you go. All done, Fox.
I'm sure he'll be happy by
Fox is saying, yeah, Paul, real interesting kit there, guys. An empty bench and a broken down airbrush. Yeah, well, sorry, Paul, but I was just in the middle of doing something, mate. Whilst it was on my mind. Right, let's have a little looky-loo in chat there. All right, model making truckers back. Lynn's going yee-haw. Lewis is back.
Didn't know he'd gone away.
Jacqueline's going, yeah, Lynn on Sunday, Colin told Kevin that every Fudge Sticks comments I made, I had to give a £1 to Kev for his model project fund. Lewis is going, can't be as bad as that. She forgets our wedding anniversary. Hey, mate, I did the double whammy. Yeah, I forgot the both this year. Muse is going, yeah, someone loves to hate you, laugh out loud, sad people. Yeah, it's one of those, Muse. I've had to put up with it now for about 2.5 years, love, and hence why I had to lock all the comments on me YouTube and everything, because people thought it brave to put silly stuff up. And yeah. Luke's going, yeah, we all do, mate. We get a view. Exactly, mate. You know, they're giving up 10 minutes of their time to log on, go to my channel, blah, 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 and thumbs down. And all they're doing is giving me a view. So I'm in their head at the end of the day. Quano Man's paying. I put my thumbs up. Cheers, mate. Thanks, Quano.
Thank you.
Muse is going, ha, 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 ha. Luke saying, be a member of the Gravy Seals, Meal Team 6. Yeah. You get a lot of the, how can we say, the armchair opinionators, don't you, mate? And you go, okay, well, I followed the example on your channel of your content, and I thought I'd do the same. You had no content.
Exactly.
Modern making mayhem's going, 15-year-old gets laugh out loud. It's up to them, mate. Paul DeMudty Tomazo saying, I need some lunch and I don't know what to make. Oh, mate. Could be anything, couldn't it? Have you got any bacon, anything like that? Oh, mate, could be a big old bacon butty.
Bacon and sausage.
Yeah. Model making mayhem is saying to Luke over at Black Rifle, the greasy spoons, and he's going laugh out loud. Mayhem's going, the special counterforce, the baker's dozen. Yeah. Yeah, that's Paul going, yeah, real interesting kit. It's an empty bench and a broken down airbrush. Yeah, I know.
It happens.
But, you know, I needed to quickly do something, and yeah. So, can I come off the naughty step now, Paul? Bless him. Lynn's going, what's in your fridge? Leftovers or a sandwich? Could be an omelette coming up, couldn't it? Usually saying, I'm hungry, but that requires moving, and she's not ready to do that yet today. Yeah, you just veg out, Muse. You go for it, sweetheart. Just sit there and mellow. She's saying, I slept so hard, rigorous setting. You was definitely in the land of unicorns and glitter then, was your Muse. Proper snooze. Lewis is saying he's hungry and he's had his tea already. Oh, mate, if that ain't looking. Takeaway.
Well, yeah.
Ronald's saying,
made by catering firm somewhere.
Ronald's asking, what's the sound in the background? Is it raining? It is here, yeah. I don't know whether it is at Dave's end, but it is at mine.
Not at the moment, but that doesn't mean to say that.
Yeah, Fox is saying it's my fault. I reminded him to send an email and I decided to do it now. You know me, mate. I will forget in less than 3 seconds because I am a goldfish, mate. Love me or hate me, you're still thinking about me. Absolutely, you're all right, Muse. Don't hate you at all, my darling. Nat saying to Scale Model Muse, not guilty for his hunger when he's away in the truck. Absolutely. Fox is saying that thing looks a lot bigger now that it's pre-shaded. Yeah, it's one of those. I'm kind of doing it as a modern day example of what Thunderbird 2 could be used in. So it's going to be, it's got a set of custom decals going on it, and it'll be Fox approved when it's done. That's all I'll say. I'm giving away a secret there, Fox. But it'll be Fox approved. What's Muse saying? He's a big boy. I think he can handle it. Fox is going, yeah, bacon. Absolutely. Oh, Muse, you haven't. Look, she's got some applewood smoked peppered bacon, Dave. Road trip to Muse. Road trip to Muse.
For someone that hasn't eaten since about 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning,
That's that Whipple. Got fresh eggs as well.
Oh, I'm not worried about the eggs.
Yeah, and she loves her friends with farms. Good girl. Andy's going, that explains why he's cranky today. He's not had a proper sleep. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Was that stuff on your mind, mate? Or you just not feeling it? Nat saying she's just tucking into a carbonara yum. Nice. Carbonara even.
Carbonara.
Yeah. Ronald Bolg saying here it's raining, also fire, but Fox approved means it will be Hello Kitty, Warhammer, or tardigrades. It's mad. Model making mayhem. Okay, it's going to turn on the oven and get the pan out for burgers and chips.
Burgers and chips.
Yum. Music's going, there's always room at her table for you. See, Lynn will end up coming round and having words, mate, because, you know, she's very protective of me, is our Lynn. Model making trucker saying it could be Jar Jar Binks. You never know. You never know. Stranger things can happen, can't they, Dave? Right.
Fox does like Jar Jar Binks, doesn't he?
Now you're just being cruel.
I'm just making a point.
Let's have a looky-loo and see whether or not we can now put some paint on them bits and bobs in the background there. So let's have a looky-loo. And what brush are we going to get out? Use that one. Because we've got some other bits and bobs that we can paint up. Try not to tangle up with me now. There's a mouse there, Cole. Bit of that. Bit of that. Put a bit of thinners in. Give that a clean. Not that much, though. What are we going for? A bit of aluminium.
Right, that can go over there for a minute.
It's gunmetal. Ooh. I'm going to go with a bit of that first, and then I can dry brush something on them. Try not to knock that over, Cole. I might even spray me mole up as well. Have you a bit of that? And a bit of that. Should we go for a bit of mixage? that down as a base. And then mist over silver. That's the plan for that. Try not to run out. That does help. Da, 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 da. Oh, do you feel better, Dave?
Yeah, I was just reading Matt's last comment. That model making mayhem. I could just picture a good image of Jar Jar on Fox's logo instead of a gas mask.
Yeah, Fox is now sitting there going, "You bunch of yeah." Mate. We are. That's Lewis's fault, not ours.
Nothing to do with me.
No, big boy did it and run away. Fox is saying he's not reading any of them words, Dave.
Can someone do it in sign language for him?
He's gonna go outside his house one day, and there's going to be a 60-foot Jar Jar Binks sat outside on the doorstep. It's just going to happen, isn't it? And he's like, no.
Oh yeah, it'll have to be done.
There you go. Have a bit of that. What are we going to put on there? Bit of gunmetal grey, just to do them. Bearing in mind that they are. All right.
Yeah, it's Lewis. He's trying to get himself out of it again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis, there is
I want
such
to say, Fox, I had no participation in that comment.
Yeah, all you've got to do, Lewis, is realise that if someone scrolls up, they will see that you was fully involved, mate.
You are the instigator.
Absolutely, mate. Dum da dum dum dum. Thunderbird 4 gunmetal grey.
That's an interesting concept.
Oh yeah, it's not its permanent colour.
You mean to say there's going to be multiple colours going over top?
Well, yeah, they're going to be modern world equipment, aren't they? And the gunmetal base is going to be visible when scratches have ensued. That's the theory anyway. It could change between now and next week. I am known for changing my mind after all.
I bet it does.
You know me too well, Dave.
Now, having said that I wasn't going to put it up on legs, I'm now thinking about putting it on legs.
Ah, right. Let's turn the Mac valve down now.
I know, I'm a glutton for punishment.
Oh. More of that in. More of that. Comes together. She thinks it's 5th of June for Oxford. She can protest all she wants. Paul saying, for someone who has helped us so much, bad channels, I wouldn't be so cruel. Unlike her, she threw them off at me. Oh dear.
Oh, Raging Modeller's just got in. Hello, Raging. Hope everything's all right, mate.
Yeah. Hope you're doing all right, mate. That's that. Dare I say it? I might get a bit of the top on. Pardon me.
Feel better now, do we?
I do. I'm surprised I haven't done a spider pig yet. Done well.
There's still time.
What are you trying to say, Dave?
Nothing.
I'm leaning on my keyboard there and typing in 11111111. Lovely. And bring that down a tad. Because I think Thunderbird 2 and have a bit of top coat. As we are on a mission. Shove that over there for a minute. And what colour was I going to go for? That one. Dum 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 da da.
No, that won't need to be 6 minutes.
days. A little looky-loo and see what we can do. There you go. Raging's in. Hello, mate. Swear words of all varieties. Good man. That wrong bit of that. Just mute my microphone whilst I'm spraying around that bit.
Put my normal glasses on. Hopefully they stop. Not the same. It'll be trimmed up. I'll say something. Yeah, we're still alive. I think he's spraying away quite happily, all on his own lonesome, in his own little world. I'd laugh if he's tried to do a commentary and he's forgotten that he's muted himself.
I might have forgotten that I'd muted myself. Sorry, folks. I'll be chatting away here, like, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I thought you was trying to explain something, and he's left himself on mute, isn't he?
No, what it was when I was spraying the front where the door was open, it was giving it quite a lot of blowback. And I thought, well, I'll just mute my microphone whilst I did that bit. I might have forgotten to unmute it. You know me too well, Dave.
Never mind.
Candygram for Mongos, go and add your own sounds, go brrr with your mouth to make the sound of Colin's airbrush. It's fun. They're bullying us today, Dave, aren't they?
I know, they're being proper nasty.
Thing is, they've gotten used to what we do on the brunch, see, and when we're at the bench, we do go a bit quiet, don't we?
Yeah.
So apologies, folks, if we're boring you to death.
Yeah.
We're trying.
Well, I did get me chopper out.
Oh, did you? I missed that.
Yeah, I've been chopping away. Quite happily. Yep, Dave's chopper made an appearance.
Oh, good man. We've got a bit of greenage going on. Just the first mist coat, just to see how we're looking. A bit of subtle. Yeah, Festa can do subtle, apparently, but don't tell everyone, Dave.
Oh, I wouldn't say anything to anyone.
And yeah, I got a bit of a green finger as well, Dave, because guess who forgot to put his glove on?
Oh dear.
Yeah. Brings back memories of when I used to smoke. Oh, that's one thing I don't miss, nicotine finger.
Oh, what, the yellow finger?
Yeah. My little pride and joy up there because I don't get green paint on that. My little bowl tank. I've thoroughly enjoyed doing that, I must admit.
Yeah, you got quite taken by that one, haven't you?
Yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone, mate. Yeah, if in doubt, get a ball tank in your stash. You got one on your wish list, didn't you?
Yep. I will eventually get round to it.
No rush, mate, is it? It's just one of them. I'm so glad I got two of them. Yeah, it's beginning to take shape now. Subtle, but subtle.
Can't read.
Model making mayhem saying kitchen things have commenced.
Uh-oh.
He's also saying, if in doubt, get your ball tank out. Let's click on that. Yeah.
Yeah, stand by for action if he's doing stuff.
Lewis is going, Nat. Colin said I have to get a ball tank. Oh, you're blaming me, are you? Model making guru is going, appreciating always adds plus 10 profesh to a paint job. Yeah, it does when it's done right. If I'm doing it, it looks gash.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah. Well, it's like anything, isn't it? You're just doing fine coat after fine coat after fine coat until you get the colour you want, don't you? So.
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking at it and it's just subtle. A bit like the Huey. Just subtle. Sorry?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself at the moment.
I think we're getting close. go. It's green. It's a Thunderbird for the moment. I'm muted again. No. Right, what have we got? Raging Modern's going, no, it's okay. I'll put pictures of my ink up in the group. Of course it's okay, mate. Nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, mate, it is art. That's what I was saying the other last week in the show. At the end of the day, mate, tattoos are art. At the end of the day, not everyone wears them, and you know, it's personal choice. But no, if you've got tattoos and you want the world to see them, then there's a folder up there, and feel free to post them.
Yeah.
You know, it's some of mine I can't post because it would mean, you know, you get full nudity shots, and I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't want anyone to suffer that. But I have a full bodysuit, so yeah. Which often raises amusement when you go down and have any medical procedures done. They all get fascinated by your ink. Oh, look, it's the illustrated man. What's this tattoo? What's that tattoo? Why did you get this? Why did you get that? Does garner up quite an interest, I must admit. And I don't think I've had anything really too negative about me work, because I've got nothing that is remotely offensive to anyone. So dum 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 dum. Tim Youngs is in. Hi Tim, how you doing, mate? Model making mayhem's going. Colin has a special birthday suit. Yeah, cool, man. I just went the whole extreme and just, yeah, it's got to be done, innit? Tattoos are tattoos at the end of the day, but. And I was lucky when I had my spine surgery done, because the guy that did the operation put all the cut lines where the line work is of the tattoo. So he didn't cut through the main ink, which I thought was really decent of him. So he had an appreciation of the art. During the tricky part of the operation, it gave him something to focus on. Which worried me when he said it. It was like, okay, you've just been navigating my spine with scalpels and Christ knows what, and putting metal work in me, and he was looking at my ink whilst doing it. Oh.
Very scary.
Damn good surgeon, I must admit. Damn good surgeon. Kept me walking, so many thanks. Hobbling, so to speak.
Hobbling is better than not hobbling.
Absolutely, Dave. Absolutely, mate. You know, and he said, at the time it was like, no, it's not a magic bullet. You know that, don't you? Yeah, I know that. But it was peace of mind knowing that you could no longer cause more nerve damage, should we say. So, yeah. Anyone is looking at getting major spine surgery, look him up. He is brilliant. Obviously in the UK. And he's ex-military as well, Dave. So
yeah, it goes without saying, doesn't it?
He's a craftsman. You know, he is a surgical craftsman, mate, honestly. And it's funny, a lot of us, when we go up to the spine clinic, when we get our assessments and that done, you know, those of us that have been under the knife with him all do the same. We all speak really highly of him because he's changed all our lives at the end of the day. Yeah.
Over there.
Dum da da dum dum dum. Imagine Tim Young's going there. What's that? Imagine if you meet someone one day with your YouTube channel logo as a tattoo, but they have no idea who you are. Yeah. Yeah, I think my missus would probably get the ump if I had Festa 67's workshop tattooed all over me. It's one of those. She's never complained about a tattoo I've had, you know, but then she's got a half body suit now herself. So. The illustrated lady. But it's funny, she suffered quite a bit of prejudice when she first started getting her work done, and it did upset her. And that was from other women, and I don't know why, you know. But each to their own.
It's her body. If she wants to get tattoos on it, that's her business.
Well, she, without going into too much personal things, she had a lot of scar tissue, Dave, as you know, and the ink helped her come to terms with that, you know. So for me, you know, I just said, look, you know, just be cautious of what you choose and make sure that you're happy with your choice, and it's your body, do with it as you please. And psychologically, it helped her cross that barrier, you know, of the scar tissue. So yeah, so people can stare at the tattoos now, not the scars. So, yeah, I love her dearly.
She's standing behind the cupboard.
No, she's not here, mate. She's out.
Oh.
I know. I'm a bit on back. Yeah, I know. Without any fear or duress. But I never know. See, she may have the house bugged. So I'm playing on the side of caution. No.
Better to be on the cautious side than on the.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's surprising how mainstream, though, being inked has become, isn't it? You know, and I think a lot of this is to do with the footballers now. A lot of them are heavily tattooed people now, and I think it's become mainstream, isn't it?
I think it's kind of getting accepted now.
Yeah. Took a while, though. Have I ever regretted any of mine? I often get asked that. No, not really. Because I had original ones covered up. So, you know, I had football related ink and things, you know, and it's just like, yeah, I don't need that now. You just have cover ups. What's that he's saying? Yeah, I think he's had a similar experience to me by the sound of that. Raging Modeler's going, yeah, I covered up for a job interview, got the job. When I start after a month, I wore a short sleeve shirt and they weren't happy. Was fired soon after. Yeah, I had a boss that did that. Took me on and I was suited and booted at the interview. And then, like I say, I started the job and it was middle of summer, absolutely cooking. And I was in the warehouse setting up some bits and pieces, racking and things like that. So I just had my T-shirt on and he sort of looked down his nose and I just turned around and said, it only takes a bigoted man to judge a book by its cover. And I said, I'm still the same person. I said, so please don't look down your nose just because I've got tattoos. I said, that's like me disrespecting your wife. I said, you know. I said, if you was there with, you know, investors or people of that ilk, then, yeah, you know, I'd put a jumper on. I said, but no one else is about. I said, so if you don't mind, take your judgmental opinion somewhere else. So he was fine, but it threw him, I suppose, you know. And I said, there's nothing on me that is offensive. I said, it just looks a lot because you can't see any of my skin under my head. It's still a stigma, I suppose, in the workplace, and I've never understood why.
Yeah, there's a lad at work like you. He's got quite a few on his arms and stuff, and he's been told that he has to wear a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, you know, don't get me wrong, Dave. You know, when people were visiting, you know, Ministry of Defence people, you know, and dare I say it, important suits, then you would cover up, wouldn't you? But I still don't see why you should, because I don't know, it's ink, isn't it? You know, is it a bad thing? I don't think so.
I don't think it's bad now, but
I think that's subtle enough, don't you, Dave?
for you, that's subtle.
Yeah. Gunmetal's drying still, so I'm not going to paint that yet. So, swig of me tea. Let's have a little looky look at the chat. Fox has got a scoop. Time to make the dinner. Thanks for the show. And Dave, still can't tag in chat. Still can't tag in chat. What's that mean?
I've no idea.
Oh, he still can't bring you up in chat for some reason. Okay, mate, I'll look into that. I don't think it's anything this end. Lynn's going, US military don't allow tats. You have to cover them up. Yeah, the British military's the same, sweetheart.
If you've got tats and you go in, it's accepted. However, if you get tats while you're in and you get ill because of it, then woe betide you.
Yeah, because they class it as a self-inflicted wound, don't they?
Yep.
Just come off of bench cam. Yeah, they class it as a self-inflicted wound.
Yeah,
everyone's scale model music's going in. It's already always been connected to bad people. It's that's a bizarre one. Yeah, model making mayhem's going. Yeah, sadly, a lot of the employee handbooks say that tattoos are not allowed but are observed for religious reasons. Go figure.
That's a bit, dare I say.
Yeah. Tim's going, I need to catch up with this build on YouTube. Looks neat. Emma just arrived home. Best go make dinner. Stay safe. You stay safe as well, Tim.
Yep. Stay safe, mate. Enjoy catching up with the videos. It's all good fun.
Let's have a scroll back in chat just to see if I've missed anything. Moss piglets, water bears, seen that. Lynn was saying the Fox wants to get a good microscope just to look at the cuties. Oh, bless her. Fox was paging Dave, the co-host, to the white courtesy microphone. Dave, the co-host, to the white courtesy microphone. Oh, that was when I was muted, wasn't it? Yeah. Osric's going, someone say something. Yeah, he did. I thought I was, but I was muted, mate.
I could see you sort of swinging it around looking like as if you was talking about something, and I thought,
yeah, people was adding their own sounds. Quano apparently was asking how many times does he have to say Jar Jar is awesome to ensure Fox has full-on turrets in the Patreon stream later.
As many times as you can get it in.
Candy Graham saying my pre-shading looks perfect. Oh, thanks, mate. Yeah, it's something I do enjoy doing. I turn my airbrushes down to about 8 to 10 psi, mate, and I just use that one airbrush with the Mac valve. And I literally adjust the back end of it so the trigger only just pulls back enough so that paint's coming out. And then I'll adjust the Mac valve until I get the finished or thin lines. And I just sit there and use it as a pencil and shade with it, mate. It works for me. And I've tried using this airbrush with the Mac valve to do the same. But the adjustment just doesn't seem to be as fine on it.
No?
No. Mm-mm. So I'll still stick with me Mr. Robbie one, but when you first do pre-shade, you think, oh, God, that looks a bit like a colouring book. doesn't it? It's a bit like dot to dot.
Yeah.
And then you put that layer of colour down, and I'm just going to let that dry. And then if I need to then go back over the pre-shading with a darker shade of green just to bring it back, I will. You know, it's one of them, you know, it's going to be hanging from the ceiling as well. So the underside was the one I wanted to get with the most dark lines, because that's the bulk of what I'm going to see. But yeah, it's just subtle enough. Works for me. Lynn's going, yes, it does. Yeah, get your airbrush out, Lynn, and we'll give you some lessons, darling. Not a problem. Don't be frightened of it, love. Fox is going, yeah, if in doubt, get your ball tank out. Yeah, it's all about the ball tank. I love my little ball tank, in case Lewis hasn't seen it. Yeah, it's a ball tank, Lewis. What's that? Kitchen things have commenced. Raging Modeler saying, I can't wait till Wednesday for his day off, day 3 of 9. Come on. Oh, happy days. You got a day off this week, didn't you, Dave?
Yeah, Friday.
So, yeah, you're happy.
Oh, yeah. Even more happy now I found out I've got Wednesday off as well.
Oh, even better.
Well, I was convinced that I'd just booked the Friday and the Tuesday.
Yeah.
And they told me, no, you booked the Friday, the Tuesday, and the Wednesday. Oh, ooh, okay.
Lewis is saying, oh, no, Grant said I have to get a tank as well. Yeah, you got to get ball tank, Lewis. You know, I mean, I'm doing the winter ski one for the guys over at E-Models, and I've got the sharp mouth one with the little wheels on it to do. Well, excuse me, when I get a chance. So, yeah. Model Maker Mayhem's going festa. It's Thundermog. Yeah, Thundermog.
Thundermog.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm looking forward to doing the decals on it as well for some bizarre reason. It's one of them, innit? Nat said it was okay for him to get a ball tank. Happy days.
Cool.
Grant saying that model making trucker, to me, a Challenger 2 is good as well. Oh, yeah, big boomstick, mate. For those that don't know, Grant's doing his first bit of armour, and I think he's addicted.
Yeah, by the sound of it.
Yeah. Andy's saying we must send for the Inquisition. He's speaking to himself or of himself in the third person. What's that, me? Fox is saying the law of averages means that somewhere right now in the world, someone has a full-size butt tattooed on their butt. The surgeon is a tattoo man, mate. He's got full sleeve tattoos. So he's very appreciative of the art he's done where he's been going around the world to different countries. He collects things from different artists in different countries. So yeah, he is a tattoo man, and he done marvelous, really, because he done 2 lots of incisions just to get the metal working, because he didn't want to wreck the tattoo by slicing down the middle of it. So he done parallel incisions almost to sort of navigating the different sides of the spine. So props to him, mate. Tim Youngs is going, just enjoying random furlough days off, weathering the hack out of some little French Navy corsairs.
Oh.
Raging Modeler says, glad he did that. I need to get some more of my back done. Yes, it's a strange one. I'm trying to think what I would class as the most painful area I got tattooed. Probably elbows, knees, and sort of under my armpit there. That was gnarly.
No.
Model Maker Mayhem's go, yeah, also says your name. Muse is going vampy, says hey, and he'll get back online soon. And the comp parts get to him. He's also working a new job and planning another move. Oh, didn't realise he was offline, Muse. I'll say hello to us. And has his computer gone bang, has it? Tim Young's going, imagine you meet someone, done Dave, your YouTube channel as a tattoo. That would be comical, wouldn't it?
Would be very comical.
Mind you, though, part of me says that Dave should get the Thunderbird Dave tattooed on him.
Work that out.
Dave's like, nah, I won't.
Yeah,
covered up his ink, covered up for a job. Discrimination isn't allowed here, Rage. Yeah, you're lucky in the States in some respects because they're pretty hot on that sort of thing, where at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't impede your ability to do the job, does it? So, and that's how I look at it. Just because I've got tattoos, it doesn't mean to say I'm a bad person or incompetent or unable to do my job. It's just, you know, I choose to decorate my skin. I have a job covering them all now because I've got rings on my fingers that I've had tattooed, and I've got hand tattoo now, but I only got that done after I'd retired because all the time I was working, it would have been a no-no. So they didn't mind as long as you could conceal them wearing a shirt and tie, you know. So. Fox is going, yeah, I'd give you a job, mate. Yeah, bless him. Well, this is the thing now that all of this world on fire's happened. There's opportunities for people like me that are housebound where I perhaps could do something working from home now. I don't know.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I've got full Polynesian on my right leg, Adam, and I'm getting a full Japanese sleeve on my left. So I can't start my left leg yet because there's going to be a couple of areas that skin grafts are getting taken from for when I have me Goliath removed. So I've been told to hold off getting ink on my left leg because that's where they're going to harvest skin from and stuff. So, and I don't know whether you can get an area tattooed whether you've had a skin graft taken from. I don't know. I could imagine I'd have to wait quite a while anyway.
Say you probably have to wait for it to heal over.
Yeah, it's like when I had laser done on my upper arm. You know, they said minimum of 2 years to wait, let it all heal over, and yeah. So everyone's saying goodbye to Fox. That's the handbook. Yeah, Joseph Kelly saying my daughter-in-law's from Japan. Ink has a whole different meaning there. Is that to do with the Yakuza type situation out there and things of that? In some countries, it's a sign of extreme affluence and wealth. Other areas, it's affiliations with gangs and organizations, should we say. It depends, doesn't it? Different countries in the world have different opinions on it. I do believe there are some places where it's still illegal. So I don't, yeah.
What is it? It's a triads, isn't it? Or something like that.
Is it triads or Yakuzas? I don't know.
Could be both.
I don't know whether triads China and Yakuza's Japan. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure at all.
Candy was saying take care to Fox. Model Maker Mayhem's going, yeah, love me really, Nat. Dexterous crafter, bless. So, yeah. So what have you all been up to out there this afternoon whilst we've been, entertaining you, keeping you company with our inane drivel? And also, what do people think of the new Facebook layout, by the way? Have you been on Facebook, Dave? Have you got the new layout yet?
What, online or on the phone?
Online. I'll share screen. Say the new Facebook layout.
Oh, can't say that I noticed.
Yeah.
I really took a great deal of notice on it.
Yeah, it seems that we've lost a bit of real estate on the screen, or is it just my imagination?
Oh, I think I'm still looking at the old one.
Yeah, but yeah, mine just updated on its own last night. I went on, it flickered a couple of times, and then it all turned out like that. And it's like, okay.
No, I've still got everything as it was. So probably mine is yet to.
Yeah, Muse's going, yeah, it's a revamp from many years ago. Yeah, it's just, I kind of got used to the other one and liked it. But yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. It's still the old style, so I'm probably due an update then. Oh, God.
Luke's working on individual links on tracks. Oh, 168. Oh, not good. Mark's going, yeah, that's what happened when I broke my scaphoid bone. Yeah, it may be a small bone, but a scaphoid is a bloody ball ache to heal. I broke both my collarbones and breastbone in a motorcycle accident years ago. And, oh, mate, when I first got on a bike afterwards, leaning over the fuel tank, it was murder across the area. Oh, mate, you know, but... yeah, and then obviously when my spine started going, it was like, yeah, my riding days, unfortunately, had to end. Scale Model Muse says, I like the more open format, but now you have to really look at stuff as advert looks like they belong there. Yeah, I just wish that I know you can view a page as a visitor so that it gets rid of the sidebars, but I just wish they had that little option where you could just click an arrow and it would hide the sidebars and spread everything full screen. Because when we do the live show and show the gallery, it's now going to be even smaller than
what it was before.
Yeah, I would just like that ability to, if I just bung it up on screen, I'd like that ability if you had an arrow here that you could just click it and it would send all of this to the side and expand this middle bit out. You know, for me, that would work a bit better, but I suppose we can get over it. Users going, yeah, it's crap that they changed so much. Yeah, it's all clickbait now, isn't it, Facebook? And has it lost its original concept of what it was trying to be? It's become very corporate, hasn't it, and commercial.
It's very advert driven, isn't it?
I mean, somewhere out in cyberspace, I've probably still got a MySpace page, you know, but because didn't Facebook come along around about the same time? Because we used to use Friends Reunited. Do you remember that?
Yes.
All your schoolmates and people that you knew. And then that was a thing. And then Facebook come along and that disappeared. And I often wonder whether, how can we say, the idea may have been morphed from several other areas.
Well, he morphed it from someone else originally, from what it was saying in the film that I watched of it. Yeah,
I mean, you had MySpace, didn't you? You had Friends Reunited, and yeah, it's one of them. It's fair play to the bloke. He's made his money out of it, isn't he, Dave?
Yeah.
You know, I had an idea once to market left-handed screwdrivers, but it just didn't take off, Dave. Muse is saying, yeah, it's all about making money and not connecting people. Yeah, they mess around with the algorithms, don't they, on your profile, and you keep losing people that you interact with because they're like, I'm not a fan of the political stuff that keeps popping up as well. It's like, who people choose to vote for is their personal business. You don't need it rammed down your throat, do you? Quano Man says, I've been trying out new camera positions on my bike this morning. Got one set up next to the front end of the engine. It puts the front wheel in shot. Oh, I'd like to see that, mate. Do you upload any of the videos, Quan? Yeah, one of my mates, he's got a camera in his helmet, and I did say to him, you know, think of Michael Schumacher's accident. He had a webcam on the front of his helmet, didn't he? And it went into the front of his head, bless him. So just be careful if you've got one on the front of your crash helmet.
A lot of
yeah, I mean, a lot of the GP riders, they have them just above where the headlight would be, don't they? And gyroscopic cams and that. Sorry, Dave?
Some of the bikers that I've seen on the road, they have it sort of on the side.
Yeah, I mean, my Monza that I've got, I had the reversing cameras and all of that lot because, you know, it was easier for me because, you know, trying to twist in the car when I drove. So I used to have a big screen in the center console and the reverse and the forward cam was on there, but I had the dash cam on as well, and you could record that. And it was mint, mate, but the cameras themselves were in the frame of the number plate.
All right.
I suppose at some point I'm going to have to sell the car because I don't think I'll ever drive again. I just can't bring myself to do it. Music's going, stop blaming the husband of its owner. Zuck has no control of content, really. Loads of work for them. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Music's going, he's rich because he picked the right woman. Well, behind every man is always a stronger woman. That's my motto. Yeah, it's one of them. Facebook's Facebook, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't really use it that much.
I only use it I rarely go on my own profile. It's mainly for the model making now. You know, the group and the page, but you know, it's one of them, isn't it? Music's going, history is solid proof of that, Cole. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree. It's be interesting to see how it evolves. I don't know whether people get disillusioned with it and move away. I don't know. But what alternative is there, really? I mean, I don't tweet, Instagram and that. Although I've got an account on both, I rarely use them. Rightio then, Dave. It's coming up 6:30 already, mate. What do you want to do? Do you want to wind it down?
Oh, I think wind it down because then I can go and have some tea.
Because you're getting hungry, ain't you? You're fidgeting.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, Dave's getting hungry now. I can tell. Rightio, folks. We're going to wrap up and bid you farewell. And
sustenance.
Don't forget, though, tune in on Friday because we're doing the catch-up on the Revell 124 Fury because Dave's got the afternoon off or the day off, so we can do another little live stream then just to keep you company. And until then, we'll catch up with you then, folks. So thanks for coming in and keeping us company.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for staying with us and having a laugh and a joke.
Yeah, and we'll see you on Friday. You take care and stay safe, everyone.
Yeah,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.